Hey there, welcome back to the Japan Game Junk Podcast. And on this day, I will describe a bit about a store that was visited. This was on, just a moment here, let me check my calendar. Oh yes, it was the 16th of September 2024, this past Monday at time of publishing, and this was the Hard Off store in Kazo Higashi, so the Kazo city of Saitama, the eastern store, Kazo Higashi store. So, first thing on notice here was something that I've seen come down in price quite a bit, but never this low. It's a working, although no box, the PlayStation Move controller. This is the big gun thing, the thing that looks like a bazooka. It's got the controller in the front and the back, like if the Super Scope 6 was for the PS4. Anyway, down to 1,500 yen I see here, and it didn't even have the weird yellowing on the glowing bulb that they sometimes get. Breath of the Wild, for Zelda Breath of the Wild, was only 4,500 yen for the deluxe version, which includes the guidebook and the bigger box. So already, it's rare to find the game for less than 5,000 yen. So there you go. Get the bigger version there for a bit cheaper. For 1,000 yen at the store, there was the the RAM upgrade the RAM cartridge for the Mega CD. So you plug this in the Mega Drive on your Sega CD or Mega CD there, and you get more save space for your games in case your system fills up. And that was just 1,000 yen for the cartridge, the cheapest I've ever seen that. For 30,000 yen, wow, was the junk version of the Super Graphics. It only tested that it powers on and not if the games work, which is kind of on the risky side, especially when these things are not this expensive usually when they're guaranteed to work at 30,000 yen. Neo Geo CD was there. And it was working, but it said that the access of the CD was very, very loud, which is an indicator that the CD drive, the laser, might be dying pretty soon. And so it was junk for 20,000 yen, still a bit much for that condition. 8,000 yen for the twin Famicom from Sharp. This is the black model. Mine is the red model. This one, 8,000 yen for a system where the cartridges work, but the discs do not work. Needs to have a belt replacement, I'm sure. For only 1,000 yen, there was a weird, like a dating-based LCD game. Like, imagine if Tiger Electronics made like a dating sim game. It looked kind of like that. It was a heart-shaped, plasticky, interesting thing I'd never seen before, and I thought that was, hey, you know what? That's kind of fun looking thing, and it said that it worked for 1,000 yen, so there you go. And also in the same shelf, there was for 1,000 yen, the system card for the PC Engine CD-ROM system, and for 3,000 yen, the Super System card to play the Super games for 3,000 yen. Both typical price. 2 Game Boy Micros, one gray color and one Famicom color. Gray 20,000, Famicom color 25,000. An expensive paint job, although from the factory. They had the Famicom broadband, not broadband, but the modem, the modem to do your various modem-y things, connect to do your stocks or whatever. Anyway, 2,000 yen. This is not like the Super Famicom modem where you could actually download, or like the satellite thing where you could download games and stuff. This was just to connect with a certain software that supported it. What else? Oh, there's the Beatmania LCD game where it has the little scratching disc thing. I bought one of these, this exact thing, for about 2,500 yen back in my first trip to Japan in 1999. Because I liked Beatmania, and it was a fun little thing. It's on a keychain game, and I played it a lot. And I think it's still back in America somewhere. It's a shame. But I could have got another one here for 2,000 yen used. But yeah, it's a fun little LCD game. But yeah, that's everything I saw here at this particular store this day. Not too much to talk about, but if you are in the area, I believe it is more accessible to some people without a car. maybe it's worthwhile to take a quick peek. I believe I purchased nothing on this day, but maybe you would have a better time. So, anyway, that's a bit of that information for you. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day and be smiling wherever you are.